Hi everyone, so we're going to look really quickly at how to join AP Classroom if you haven't already been able to do so. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Classroom. In the top of the stream, I have a few things linked in here. So the first one is going to be a how to join your particular course PDF. There's also a short video, it's about 1.5 minutes long. I definitely suggest you watch it on how to join the class section. But the first thing we need to do is to go sign up for our College Board account if we haven't already done this. So you're going to click on this one that says Home-AP Students. When you get here, you're going to see a screen that looks like this. If you already have a College Board account, so maybe you took the PSAT and set one up, you're going to go here, put in your username and password. If you don't remember one or both of those, you can go under here and you can click on Forgot Username if you don't know your username, or Forgot Password if you just don't remember your password. But if you haven't set up an account, you're going to go to the Create Account. If you have already set one up and you have your information, you can go ahead and log in here, and then you can skip forward to the Join Course section. So if you don't have an account, you're going to click on Create Account. And then you're going to tell it that you are a student because you are a student. Then you're going to get to a page that looks something like this. Now you're going to fill in all of this information here, so your first, middle, last name, your gender, your birth date, your email address. I suggest you use your school email address. That way you know exactly what it is. You don't have to worry about trying to remember if you left it on a personal account or something. And if you happen to move later on, you can always change your email. Your high school graduation date, if you are a freshman, it is June of 2024. If you are any other class, the month is still June, the year is just moved up. Then you're going to put, I believe the school's zip code goes here, that's 98366. And you put your school, South Kitsap High School. If you put your school in here, you don't need to do this part right here. Then you're going to create a username and password. So for your username, I suggest doing something like your initials and your last name, or your first and last name with maybe a special character or something in there to help it differentiate if there's someone else that tried to use that name. For your password, make it secret. Don't use the same password that you use for everything else. You're going to be a lot more secure if you write down a hard to tell password and tape it to your desk or inside a binder or something like that than if you just try to remember it, or if you just try to use the same password that you use for everything else. So put in some uppercase and lowercase, put in some special characters, and then you're going to repeat it down here. Choose your security question, make it a good one. Don't make it something that's going to change. Like, it's hard to do something like what's your favorite food, because that might change next year, but you know what your oldest sibling's birthday and month is, birthday month and year is, or your mother's maiden name, and you can check those things out if you forget. All right. Address line 1, this is your street address. So for example, if I lived at the school, I would put 425 Mitchell Avenue. So you're putting the street number and the street name only here. Unless you live in an apartment or something, you're probably not putting anything in line 2. City, so for the school, it would be Port Orchard. Yours might be different. Maybe you don't live in Port Orchard. Remember that this is your personal address. Then you're going to put your state, which you should be in Washington. You can, but you don't have to put a cell phone number in here. It can be helpful, and you can tell it whether or not you want to get text messages. You can or cannot have a subscription to College Board materials. Put your parents' name and email addresses in here, and then agree to the terms and conditions, assuming you agree to the terms and conditions. Once you go through that, I can't do it because I'm not a student, but once you go through that, that should be your account created. So you're going to agree with it. Make sure that you have everything done in here correctly. If you have a goof in here, it's probably something like I try to put my state and my state in with my city, or my city and state in the address line, and the incorrect one, or maybe you need to change your password. Check out those things. Once you get there, you should see something that looks a lot like this. So obviously this is showing on a phone, but somewhere in there it should be welcome to the new school year, and there's probably going to be a yellow button that says join a course or exam. You're going to click on that. Once you click on that, you are going to go back and you're going to look at the Google Classroom stream. If you are in first period, this is your code. If you're in second period, that's your code. Third period. If you're in fourth period, that's your code. Make sure you join the correct period. And it should pop up that it's my class and that we're at the high school and that it's AP Human Geography and which period it is. When you have all of that done, confirm it. If you have technical issues, so it tells you it can't create your account or that you already have one, go back and try that forgot username or password. Beyond that, I cannot help you with the technical side of stuff. You need to call or email College Board because they will help you with the technical stuff that I can't do. I can't see that side of it, and that's not what I know how to do. So you can go down to the bottom of any of the College Board pages and click on Contact Us. And they're going to have customer service, and you can call that. You could also, I'm sure they have something on here so that you can email them if you need to. Calling oftentimes is better because it's going to be a little bit faster and they can help you directly. So calling this number is going to be your best bet. I know it's annoying. I know we don't like to make phone calls, but you do need to be on this system, on this site. This is how you're going to schedule to pay for your exam. It's going to make sure that you have actually signed up for it. It's not how you pay for it, I lied. But it's going to be how you sign up for the exam. It's going to be how we take tests throughout the year. And it has practice materials on here for you. So you definitely need to be able to access it. All right, if you have any questions or need a refresher on your code, remember, go back to Google Classroom. The codes are in here. And ask me, I'll see if I can help you. But if it's a technical question, I can't. So go ahead and call customer support. All right, that is it for the day. Bye.